everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Are you ready to have some good old easy papery fun today? We're going to be making a multi-tiered triple torn pocket. Very easy to do. Uses up supplies that you might have hanging around, and very functional. So let me show you the prototype. It's also a great way to fill up a blank page. So if you're ever faced with blank page in your journal, this is an easy way to handle at least one page. So let's hop in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Everything's dandy here. Sunny's at my feet nibbling my toes, but we are good. All right, this is the prototype. And it's a very simple construct. I made this one out of 3 book pages. And I just tucked in some these are from my vintage DigiKit of dragonflies, but you can use anything you like at all. And I left these white because I thought they popped nicely against the cream. You can also ink them if you like, and I left them blank for writing. I used 67-pound paper, and I'm experimenting with different weights of paper. It's just a little bit thicker than copy paper, but not so thick it's going to bulk up your journal really fast. And it's certainly appropriate for writing a little note or something like that on. And so there you go. And you can find a link for that. I also have 90 weight paper and some other weights of paper, but 60 and 90 are very similar in weight, at least the ones I purchased. And I think that you, if you're looking for them, you can find them there. You can find them anywhere. But yeah, try playing with some different paper weights because it'll give you different feels. If you don't have those different paper weights, you can take regular copy paper and back it with something, or you can just use regular copy paper. Remember, we write on paper, and so it's okay just to use paper. If you just use regular copy paper, it might curl a little bit, so maybe that's why we like to use something a little bit thicker. But on here, I also added a little extra pocket, and this is a Russian vocabulary card, and that is the Russian word for angel. So everybody, I want you to go say angel in Russian. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so good. You guys are awesome. You rock. Good pronunciation there in the back corner. Way to go. All right. So very interesting letters. I wish I knew how to speak that. So in here, I just made this little pocket for fun. I made these what I call little finger tags. And I just put fun words on the back, the seasons. So you can use them as little prompts, little inspirations, little nudges of maybe something to think about or something to write. And you can make them any length. I just rounded the corners for fun, so they're easy to pull in and pull out. And I just fanned them over there just for fun. I also put a little applique in the corner. I believe I got that on AliExpress about 1.5 years ago now. Jeez, it's been that long. And inked around the page a little bit, and there you go, a journal page. So very fun, very easy. Let's do this. So I'm going to show you the way I did it exactly, and we will refer to prototype if need be, because sometimes I forget. That's Sunny digging on something. Yeah, what are you digging on? Yeah, here, go chase your ball. We have a million toys in here. Okay, so what I grabbed was a German book, and you want to grab a book page that's sturdy. It can be old, it can be new, it doesn't matter, but you want some sturdiness to it because you're going to be pulling things in and out of here, so you want a little bit of stability. All right, so I feel like I got more than 3 pages. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 4. Look at that. Toes being bitten. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to tear this down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Whoop. Let me get the last one. And I'm just going to tear off the white edges and decide how wide you want your pockets. Well, let's try this first of all. Make sure I'm not too wide. And then I'm going to tear off the top. It's going to give me plenty to work with. I'm just kind of eyeballing how big I want this to be in my book as I'm doing it. Okay. Oh. Got a pop song stuck in my head. There you go. You're going to get that all. Oh, geez. Sorry. I didn't have my mic on. Is that okay? Can you hear me better now? Probably, huh? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. All right, so the easiest way to make this is you decide, okay, that's a good height for where this is going to be. Take all 3 together, fold them, and you do your tear at the same time. And that way they're all similarly shaped. And they don't have to be similarly shaped. It's just, an option to do it. And then you're going to look at your pages and decide which pages you want where. Okay, so I think that one, do something a little bit, ow, hang on, my toe is being bitten. Okay, I'm back. All right, so next we're going to ink it. And I decided to tear the edges all the way around because the ink grabs really nicely when you have torn edges. And especially with the old books, they're very papery, very fibery, very, you know, that thing we love about paper. It's just like that, you know, that little softish edge of the torn page. You don't have to tear. You can cut these. That's fine. I just thought it might be fun. And I think it's a little faster, a little easier to tear. I feel a little more reckless abandon in my heart and soul when I'm tearing paper. I don't know, I just love to tear paper. I could just sit there and tear a pile of paper into little smithereens. You ever, you know, you like go out to lunch or something with your friend and you're the one with the napkin, like slowly shredding it? Yeah, that's me. Okay. All right, so now I could sing a little song. Okay, name the song. Do 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 da da. Do 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 da da do 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 do. Musical interludes, aren't they great? Da 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 da. Okay, you're gonna date yourself if you know this one, but I think it's a good date. Okay, so I'm just trying to, you know, it's like elevator music or like, or you're waiting on, anybody called their bank lately? And have you noticed how long it takes to get to talk to a real person? Yeah, and you're going to get a lot of do 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 do. Oh, and now I get a nice selection at the bank. You can choose what kind of music you want. I don't know why I'm inking all these because I'm going to tear some of these. All right, so, yeah, I get carried away. All right, so let's decide which one we want on the top. Oh, that's a very nice one. That's a very nice one too. Maybe this one. We'll do that one on the top. Or should we do this one? Maybe do this one. Okay, we'll do that one on the top. Then we want to decide how tall we want. Like where do we want this to, the dip to be? Because we want to have a little bit of our top one peeking out, okay? So you don't want to put it right to the top. Just get down a little bit. Okay, and now today of all days, so today, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, come on, no. Can't be far. Here it is. I'm going to use my tape. Yes, I'm going to actually use some things that I own. I'm going to use them up because this is that year. Okay, so I bought all this tape and I had to have all this tape and I organized my tape and I was so proud I organized it. And I said, well, if I'm going to organize it, I'm going to use it. So here I am using my tape. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of tape. Tape was very popular in the scrapbooking and card making era, which was very big, still is very big. It's just, it seems like a lot of people like to use glue in journals because sometimes glue, I think, might be a little bit stronger. I don't want to say that because some tapes are very strong. But the nice thing about tape, you don't get gluey fingers. It's not smelly. You don't have that lovely Fabrifix smell in your space. And, you know, it doesn't take up much space. Lord, look at that little thing. Okay. So, but it is taking up space in my, my little tape drawer there. So I want to clear it out because I'm really more of a glue girl. Who are we kidding? It takes longer to do this, but if you're really sensitive to smells or you just don't like glue all over the place, like on your mat and stuff like that, like me, you know, you can put a glue paper down, which would be the wise thing. I'll never learn that lesson for some reason. I have to glue everything everywhere and make a giant mess while I'm doing it. Let's see. So now there's this part. This is like getting a sticker apart. Who are we kidding? But there are little tips and tricks to this. You can use the edge of your scissors to help get it up, or the end of a tweezer, something like that, or just a good old fingernail. Here we go. Let's try for middle. Try for middle. Rarely get it. Okay, there we're down. Okay. So that's a good zone right there. And now we're on to number 2. Number 2, we want to decide where we want it to go down to. So I think there is a good spot. Maybe even a little longer. Where's my little ruler? Sometimes it's handy to have little ruler sometimes. Okay, here we go. And we decide how long we want. Do we want it to meet? Do we want it to go lower? Do we want it to be above? I don't know. Maybe we'll just do it here and see what happens. Okay, so that's a little above, which is kind of cool because when we come along and we ink that, all this little ruffedness is going to pick up on that ink and it's going to be very just inked. Yes, it is. Oh, we're rolling with the words today, aren't we? Okay, so now let's put down some tape. And it's very important to get your tape as close to the top as possible. Not as important at the bottom, but because you're grabbing in, you don't want these edges to come off. So let's try this. Okay, did that very well. I just decided to do these on the beginning of the signature pages for fun. I don't know why, just doing it. Okay, there, got it. All right, now, just gonna run my fingernail down and make sure it's good and stuck. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the uppy peel. Here we go. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. Look at that. Look, I look like a pro, like I've been doing this all along. Never say that too soon, Pam. You know better. You know better. Okay, here we go. Come on, little piece of paper. Okay, now if it doesn't work at one end, you drop it and you go to the other end. That's called aborting the mission and trying plan B. There you go. And that's what happens. So let's pick our favorite spot of placeness, which would be here. And you are down and loving it. I knew you would. And okay, then we have this guy. And we're just going to put him down here. So let's decide. That would be a good spot, I think. See how quickly these things are decided in life. They're very low pressure decisions. We have so many other big decisions in life. This doesn't happen to be one of them. Okay, I think I'm going to use a little layered effect at the bottom. I think I kind of like that look. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so now we have same little gig here, little tail. And you can ink or not ink, and you can use, if you don't have regular inks, you can use makeup, you can use shoe polish. There are other things. There are other things. Okay, there we go. That's kind of cute. Oh! What happened? Hang on. All right, everything is fine. Papa accidentally stepped on him. And I'll tell you, it's not the first time he gets underfoot a lot because he's so tiny, because he's always after our feet. So it happens, and he's fine. And the good thing, he's a good squeaker, because he makes a lot of noise as it's happening. So you do have an opportunity to retreat your foot before major damage is done. Yes, it's live action here at the Paper Outpost, a regular day. This is what really happens. So I played about 50 rounds of fetch with my little sunshine this morning, hopefully trying to tire him out. And that did not happen. No, he was not tired out and continued to eat my feet for quite a while. He likes to nibble on my toes while I'm crafting. And so Papa is now babysitting for the moment. And Sonny followed him into the kitchen. And that's usually where it happens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens. All right. I hear his little nose sniffing at the door. Oh, you're so cute. I want to let you in. But he'll go into sleep mode soon, and then he can come back in. Everything's good. Okay, there we go. All right. We got that down. And next, okay, what I decided to use was, for this particular one, this is my Victorian Snow DigiKit, and on the bottom there's some similarly sized little pictures, so I'm going to cut those off and use them as the tucks. Hold on. Okay, so I have cut these little guys, and I'm just deciding which ones I want to use. I think I like you. You're actually really pretty. I can put you there. Let me just hang you overhead a little more, and maybe you could go there. Yep, slide in. Okay, and you can ink these around, but I like the contrast, so I'm not going to ink them. Just put those in there, and maybe this little guy down here. Okay, or maybe we don't want to fan you. We want to put you like that. Okay, how's that? Yeah, that's kind of cute, right? And now for my next trick, we are going to... Where did I put it? It's right here, I'm sure of it. All right, hang on, I'll go look. Aha! I found my Russian vocabulary card that I'm going to use. And anybody know that word? Let me hear you. Let me hear you. What does it mean? It means possibility, chance, and opportunity. Yes, these can be our themes for this year. So everybody at once say this word. Go. Oh, that's so good. You guys are awesome. I didn't know you knew Russian. That's very good. Okay, let's see where we're going to put this. Maybe here like we did the other one. Yeah, we could do that, but I think I want to ink you. I want to ink you. All right, here we go. Let's do some inking. Actually, let's do green. We did pink on the last one. Let's do green this time. I don't know. We're just feeling wild and sassy. This is peeled paint. Okay. Rubbing. Inking. And I'm going to make a little pocket out of this just for fun. It's so fun and easy. And but once you have the basic construction, decoration is entirely, you're off and running. You can do anything with these things. So I think I'm going to put that there. Maybe a little lower. Maybe I'll put you there. Yeah, I think I'll do you a little lower for some reason. I don't know why. And where's that tape? There it is. All right, let's put some tape here. Okay, so let's see. This is the word right up, so I have to do it like this. Okay. It's backwards on the other side, I guess, so you can flip it over and look at the meaning of the word. That's kind of cool. I think I've heard some people say maybe don't use tape when you're sticking things in and out of pockets because things get stuck sometimes. So we're just going to find out if that happens. Let's see. Okay. Hoping not. Yes. All right, there we go. Have you had that situation? Does that happen or not so bad? Depends on the tape you use, maybe the quality of the tape, how hard you push it down. Well, I'm going to push it down very hard, yes. And I'm going to lightly tuck things in. How about that? Yeah, we'll get around that. Okay, here we go. Now go from the top. I don't know why, okay, that wasn't bad, yay. Now let's try this one. Oh, it's coming up, good. The stickers are behaving. These are like little stickers, and now I've over-taped that. That probably wasn't wise. It's probably like you should go in some order. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so let's go down here. There we go, and we're down. Very pretty, very cute. And I think I used a little stamp on one side, so let's use a stamp. I'm going to do it in black. This little peg stamp. Okay, in some black soot. Yeah, okay, here we go. Stamping. And we're done. Did you see it? Yep, okay. That looks kind of cute, right? Now I could leave it just like that. Does it need something else? Maybe. I did pull out this little, maybe I could put that there. Or maybe I want to put it up here, like to counter that. Yeah, I like that actually better because it counterbalance flower, like leafy flower nature kitty corner thingy. Okay, let's do that. Let's just roll with it. So I don't think I'm going to use tape on this because this is fabric. So I'm going to come in with the big gun. Fabri-Fix glue, clear silicone glue, paper to paper, fabric to fabric, paper to fabric. Works pretty much everywhere. All right, here we go. There we go. There. Okay, so I think then I came along and I hued it. Okay, let me hue with the green this time. Just lightly inking around just to get a little bit of zhuzh, zhuzhing, zhuzhing, zhuzhing. There we go. Very nice. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty, so easy. So easy, no big hoo-ha, but very pretty. And you could stamp words on the back of your DigiKit pictures, or if you don't want to use DigiKit pictures, you could use pictures from books or magazines, or take some white paper and just put some black rubber stamps on it, and then use those, and you can back them with cardstock or junk journals. Yeah, you can back them with junk mail, things like that to make them a little stiffer if you want a little more stiffness. And now we're going to make the little tucks that go in here. Okay, so that's these. Let me just give you a shot of prototype again. These little guys, the prompts on the back, very easy, nothing big there. But let's say you have a sliver. You have a sliver of something. Okay, I have this. This is from my paper and lace collection. And maybe I didn't use the whole thing. Maybe I have a sliver. All right, so let's see about the sliver. All right. So I just am cutting some slivers. So I got some slivers. Maybe I'll want some from each so they're different. And these, I guess because I have them all together, I can cut them at the same time. Yes. Oh, actually, let me do... Oh, okay, you're in here. I'll just round you while you're here. You're all together. This is my crocodile corner chomper. This is good if you have multiple thicker things. Works well. If you have a thinner thing, put a thicker thing behind it and then punch, and then your thinner thing will punch cleanly. If you just do the thinny thing, it won't work as well. So just kind of FYI on those if you're struggling with that. There. Oh, okay. There. Okay, so I haven't made 6. I don't know if we need 6, but okay, so we want to round these corners. Now that guy has a white edge. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to ink him, and all of a sudden he'll have a brown edge. So let's just go around the mountain here. Okay, we'll get these all inked up. Inky dink. No, we're not inking. No, we're corner chomping. That's what we're doing. Yep. Okay, so we have 3. Maybe do a couple more. Okay, you guys will come to the party. All right, here we go. Can you see that? It'd be nice if I held them together. So we're double chomping at the same time. more efficient. Get her done. All right, so now we have these. So let's grab, I think we need to pull in the pink now. I want to do something with a different color. There's my contrast color, pink. Here I'm going with pink. I gotta find the pink ink. Here it is. Worn lipstick. That's what we're rolling with today. All right, so just getting some ink. And we're gonna pink it. Yeah. All right. I guess I did 4 last time because I had the 4 seasons. So yeah, if you kind of go over the edge, it doesn't show so much. You can do that with a lot of these digikits where if you have a white edge, sometimes you don't need to cut all the white edge off. You just need to ink it, and then you still preserve all your paper that way. And there you go. All right, so we have those. Let's see what I'm gonna use. Let's see. Okay, now I have a bunch of these. Now I used the seasons last time, so you've already seen that. So I want to show you something different. So these are little dictionary descriptions. And I found these on Etsy somewhere. I'll try and find the link and put it below because I know you guys will want to know. How about cherub? And these are going to be, the whole thing is obviously not going to fit. Thanks. Butterfly, that's a nice one. And what's that? What's that? Hope. There's a nice one. Yeah. Here's hoping. That's what we used to say back in Canada. Yeah, here's hoping. Could also translate into fat chance, Sally. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line these up. And yes, I get ink all over everything because that is what happens on my desk. Okay. All right. I do have this pretty paper underneath, and it is protecting my very messy desk, my mat. But, oh well, we're going to get some ink on it because that's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to take butterfly. Just going to rub butterfly around here. Maybe I'll get 2 at once. Maybe 2 or 3. Let's see. Okay, let's see how this comes out. Oh, that's kind of cute, right? All right, that's good. And let's do maybe cherub. Everybody loves a good little cherub. Those cherubs are chubby angels. Okay, here we go. Rubenesque. They're Rubenesque. Yes. I like a little chubby cherub. There we go. All right. And how about Hope down here on the bottom? Because I think he'll fit. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right. So that's another easy way to put a little inspiration or nudge or prompt on the back of some journal cards. And I think maybe, just put a little green here. Just I think makes them pop a little more. Let's do that. Let's just do it. Okay, I know it's pink on the other side. Yes, I do. And I'm using peeled paint. Did I say that? I think I did. Peeled paint. I didn't? There it is. Okay. Trying to use some different colors. Yep. Trying to use up my stuff. Yep. Are you using up your stuff? Have you got drawers full of stuff? I do. And rarely a clean desk. Drawers full of stuff. Let's rock this. Let's rock this. Okay, so what we could do. See, there's a lot of wordage here and a lot of wordage here, so that's why I would probably turn it over and have the just the little finger tags show. Okay, so let me just put these guys in here and tuck them in. Yeah, make them taller that way. Yeah, how cute is that, right? Very cute. Loving it a lot. Okay, angle you a little bit. Make sure you don't get stuck in the fold. Boom, boom. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'll give you a closer look. And that is our little completed thing. And let me show you just some fun different ways if you don't have the DigiKits. Sometimes if you have, let's see, what is this? This is just some white scrap paper. Well, it's not white scrap paper. It's scrapbook paper, but I have something on the back, but I'm probably not going to be using that right now. So let's make some tubes. Let's make some tubes. And we'll make some other little easy tags that you can put in there. All right, let's see, let's make 3. Okay. We'll tear on that, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be tubed. It's going to be tubed. Okay. All right, so Well, we're going to make a tube. Okay. So here we go. What does the tube give us? It gives us, number one, instant thickness, which is enough for a little journal card, right? Right? That will work. Okay, so let's get some, you want to use the tape? Oh, Lord, really? Okay. All right, we're now using the tape. See how this goes. I've used the tape for something like this before. All right, here we go. There, this one. Oh, stuck to it. Okay, that's the one drawback with the tape. You can get stuck to it. Okay, let's try that. See how that works. I didn't get quite all the way to the top, but I don't know if I have to. Let me see. Well, let's do the first one on the inside. Let's make sure they're stuck. Make sure it's stuck. I think it takes a lot longer with the tape. I do. I think, but like I said, it has its pros and cons. So I don't want to, naysay. No naysaying. No. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's try and get it. No, it's not straight. You can always cut it. All right, so we have that, and we've even got a little mark on it. How cute is that, right? We've already started with our inky mess. Nothing surprises me. Actually, I think I can probably make 2 out of this. Okay, so these are a little fatter. Oh, I forgot we were making the middle ones, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. What's that? What's that? There we go. All right, so now let's ink around in brown, but we're going to stamp in black. All right. So you don't always need the fancy paper. Sometimes you can do a lot with a white sheet. Just a piece of copy paper or the backside of an ugly scrapbook piece of paper that you're not, magically in love with. Okay, do this one more. More tape. And we'll just see where this takes us. Where it tapes us. Okay, that was silly. Come on, tape. Work with me. All right. Yeah, you give yourself like the 3-second rule. If it doesn't work at one end, you just immediately go to the other end. Yeah, you don't even fuss in life. No, you just move on because you know what? We got crafting to do. All right, let me actually stick this here. It would be smarter to put your tape here because then you're going to get the edge. Whoop. Yep. And there, we're down. Looks like we need a little piece of tape. Of course we do. There we go. That was done. Where's the tape? I don't know. Okay, let's get this off before we tape the other one down and cause mayhem. Don't want mayhem. Don't want that guy in the commercial coming over. No mayhem, please. Thank you. Okay. And now we can just very confidently fold this over and know in our hearts that it is going to stick. There we go. Got that. And let us nip this. Nip, 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 nip. It's nice and thick, so it's going to grab easily with the corner chomper. Coming around with the black ink. No, this is brown. And this, I'm using walnut stain in case you're wondering. Boop. It's a darker brown. Gives you more pop, more contrast that way. But if you want the softer, more subdued hueiness of the vintage photo, it's a medium brown. Just for okay, so now let's put some rubber stamps on here. What do we got? What do we got? I know you got something, Pam, because you were organizing your stamps. Why don't you pull something out and impress us at how quickly you can get something? Okay, I got it. All right. Yep. 3 stamps. Okay. All right, now, do I want to go pink? Do I want to go black? I'm going to go black. Yeah. All right, here we go. Put it at the top because that's what's going to show. There. Okay, you. Not exactly the middle, but that's okay. There we go. Every time I aim for the middle, I end up a little to the right. What is that? Okay, there we go. All right. So now we have those. And we could ink the backs. And we could do little word prompts and things like that. That might be fun. Let's see, or we could put something else on there. What was I thinking the other day? Word, numbers, and it was an alternative to what you could put on the back. Oh, no, we're working with word pages. Like there's a lot of words already on this. So I think I want to do something, not word. So it could be a number. It could be, we're getting ink everywhere. That's okay though. They're supposed to look distressed. That's the whole idea. Okay. We could use Here we go. I have the answer to everything here in the little stamp drawer pile. What are we going to use you? Okay. We have a flower, and a heart. Okay, so that's what we're going to put on the back. There we go. Okay. Rocket science here. Sometimes you just need a little something. Yep. 1. That's very cute. 2. Very cute. So you don't need a lot of big things. Sometimes you just need a little ditty. There. Oh, I hope I put them on the right way. Yep. And, you know, you could also like cross ditty that, like, because now there's a heart there and there's a heart there. That's very uniform and cool. So let's do that. All right. Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah. So there's a little something there. And where's the last one? Here you are, little bumpkin. Okay. Doop. All right. So we have made some cute little tags. So let's just see. Let's just see how this all looks. All right. So hope you're having a good day. Let's pop these in here. Let's just take these out so you can see what these look like for contrast. You might want to use fatter ones, but this kind of look cute too. Okay, so there gives you an option of different ways that you can do it depending on the supplies that you have on hand. So if you found fun here or you value, please like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell to be notified of my videos coming up. I have an Amazon store with I put things that I use commonly, my favorite tools and supplies. If you're looking for things, please feel free to check that out. I have an Etsy shop with vintage digi-kits as well as journals occasionally and bundles occasionally. You're just going to find all sorts of cool things there. Some things are announced and some things just pop in there by surprise. So take a peek every once in a while. And thank you very much for all of you who have supported the Paper Outpost. I truly appreciate that. It really helps keep things going here. And we have, there's the we again. I have a monthly emailed newsletter where you get a free digi image emailed to you monthly with a junk journal tip of the month and a checklist of supplies and a note from the bookmaker and some fun stuff for you. So there you go. Sign up for that. Oh, it's a little tip. If you're having trouble, if you have signed up for it and you know you signed up for it and you can't find it, if you're using Outlook, look in the promotions tab because that's where it seems to go. So if you can't seem to find it, look there. And if you don't use that program and you still can't find it, look in your junk folder or your spam folder because sometimes it might get filtered by your system. And if you like signed up and then you signed up again, you're still not getting it, let me know and I will try and manually add you. But if you're already in the system, that means it's going to you and it's just getting filtered out somewhere at your end. Likely, I think. So if you would like to, videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 a.m. Podcasts, which are free to listen to, come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can, come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there making stuff. Weekly and monthly challenges, things related to the videos. Just have a blast, have fun, a very friendly, very fun group of people to hang out with and share your paper passions with. You can find me on Instagram.